yesterday. Keep my head above water, my eyes getting bigger, the world getting smaller. I've been getting richer, only made me crazy. Mama said I'm different since I was a baby.
Mahima oceans, give me a sip of that potion. No, my heart is not broken, but I feel like it's open. Please somebody do surgery, tell the doctor come work with me. I keep looking at my soul, praying but only God knows. And I've been working 9 to 9. Yeah, but they talk about it, but you know it's all fine. But who can say that I would be the man of your dreams? I will do all that I can and be all I can be.
I'll keep holding you down. Even though you're not around, you're not around.
for all you rec players, look for double XP events to pop up here too. So get your squad together and start practicing. Plus, we have to mention the Specialty Appreciation Series, where you'll earn extra XP based on your badge points. The first one of the year will highlight defenders, but the next one will feature a different skill set. At Treasure Island, leave the ship for an events excursion on island courts. Reach the set goals and you'll progressively earn higher XP multipliers.
A view of beautiful Lake Michigan, stunning downtown Milwaukee, and the site of our broadcast today. TGIF, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. We're bringing it to you live. Two slam dunk champs, Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our analysts tonight. Brian Anderson here. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. Hey, Allie.
With the Greek Freak, the Bucks have one of the game's most devastating scores. But, Brian, they've learned you gotta have plan B. Coach Bud said we have multiple guys that can have the ball late in games. Adding Drew and using different guys in different spots, we have more options now. Back to you.
Well, certainly makes them harder to stop, Allie. Thanks for that. And to look at the starters for the Knicks. Barrett plays the small forward with Randall in at the 4. Kemba Walker's out there with Evan Fournier. And it's Robinson in at the center position. And for the Bucks, the foundation of this team, Middleton and Giannis, the 3 and the 4. Holiday and DiVincenzo man the backcourt. And it's Portis in at the 5. All right, Brent, early on in the year, what are you looking to see from the teams that you consider to be contenders?
Well, look at teams who are playing lesser opponents to just try and put games away as early as possible. A win in November and December means just as much as the ones that happen after the All-Star break. So the importance on that first 20-game run for a veteran team can make all the difference. Yeah, you could see that RJ had seen him open earlier and then got in the right spot to deliver.
Pass to Middleton. Portis with it. Holiday up top. Shoots over Walker. Not enough on that one as it misses. Up top, Randall. Middleton covering. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And one big difference for Randall now, his ability to finish with the right hand.
It's opened up a whole world of possibilities as teams just want him to go left. If he spins back and feels confident, he'll use that right hand to get a finish.
The free throw drops for Randall.
Randall really improved in his shooting range from 10 to 16 feet last year, and that just makes him so much more a complete offensive threat in any system he plays in.
Yep, that one's good.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Robinson. Back to Walker. Fournier, the pass to Barrett. And again, New York with the triple.
Bit of a picture-perfect start here to this game. They've connected on all 3 looks.
Holiday against Walker. Over to the wing. Lets it go from 14. Antetokounmpo can't connect for New York. They've gone 3 of 3 out of the gate. Pass to Walker. Randall, right side. And here is Barrett. There's the triple. Connects from downtown. Barrett's got 6.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Now here's Middleton. Clock at 6. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. New York has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Walker against Holiday. Pass to Barrett. Beyond the arc. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 4 to start. Here's Holiday. Here he goes. And Holiday powers it home.
That is a vicious dunk from Holiday there. When you give him room to run, he can take off just like that.
Back to Walker. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Pass to DiVincenzo. Walker against Holiday. To the paint. Here's DiVincenzo. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday.
Oh, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard. And a great feel for when guys are open.
Now here's Walker. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. A minute 29 left in the first quarter of the game. Antetokounmpo outside. Randall pulls down the board. The Knicks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Shot from 12. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. The Bucks trail. Outside Holiday. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Robinson.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Here's Walker. Soft touch off the glass.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 8 to get things underway. Antetokounmpo up top. Check by Randall. Robinson with the block.
Such good instincts from Robinson there to throw that one away.
Pass to Randall. Banked it in off the glass. Randall's got 5 now.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Walker against Holiday. Outside Walker. Over Holiday. That shot is off.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And so it's the New York Knicks going into the break up 12. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And the Bucks have been a powerhouse for some time now. Dante DiVincenzo says teams are hungry to knock them off.
Everybody gets up to play us. Guys bring energy to play against us. Guys bring energy to play against Giannis and Chris. And we have to match that energy. We have to match that competitiveness. And we have to go out there and compete at a high level every single night.
And Grant DiVincenzo would know about playing with energy.
Yes, he would. I mean, he'd know about dominant teams, too. State titles in high school and 2 national titles at Villanova.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
Rodney Hood is out there with Grayson Allen. Then there's Brook Lopez, and it's Nwora in at the power forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Now here's Rose. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. And there's the whistle. Foul on the Milwaukee Bucks. And we've heard some outspoken critics, but 1 year in the new NBA play-in format, Brent, this tournament looks like it's here to stay.
Well, with the NBA season being so long, BA, and feeling like before the play-in tournament that the last 10 to 15 games sort of petered out before we got to the playoffs, the play-in tournament has generated a lot of excitement and teams fighting to the bitter end to see if they can get in the postseason.
That free throw misses. And the second free throw is good.
Taj Gibson is tough, proven veteran who plays well on both ends of the court.
Allen, the pass to Lopez. To the middle. Here's Hood. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
Outside Burks. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Burks has got his first 2 points of the night.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
For Milwaukee, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Outside Hood. And he drives in.
That's all about Rodney Hood and his length to get that one.
New York has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. And out of Duke University, you know about that place, Grant.
Of course I do.
Rodney Hood, when healthy, one of the more skilled wings in the game.
Yeah, B.A., I know a little bit about that place. And, of course, with his height at 6'8", he's able to play over the top. A really good secondary playmaker with his vision and patience.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
This Bucks team is arguably the most talented in franchise history. At the same time, the East has gotten tougher. So the Bucks are looking to improvise. Giannis said, quote, "We're getting better, trying new things, changing our schemes. That's something we think is going to help us." Brian?
Using the regular season to experiment out. Interesting. Thank you. Quickly is checked in for New York. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Milwaukee ball.
The Bucks have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Pass to Hood. Back to Allen. Inside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Just looking for opportunistic ways in which he can score. That sometimes has to do with drawing the defense in too, Rodney Hood.
Two shots.
The first free throw is good.
And one of the big calling cards for Rodney Hood and why he can compete at this level is his athleticism. So as long as he believes in that, he can continue to make contributions to any team.
So he gets them both. Now here's Quickly. Outside Burks. And here's MP from outside. No good. And Milwaukee the other way now. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
Yeah, they were impressive against this club in a clash of the Titans last year, sweeping the season series.
Now here's Allen. Lopez passes to Allen. And And the deficit down inside single digits. Allen's gotten his first points in this one.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Quickly finds MP. No good on the triple.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Antetokounmpo. And that one good.
They're really working the paint now.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Go through the career statistics of Brook Lopez and the fact that he's been able to get to this three-point volume. It's just astounding.
And it's a completely new group for the Bucks. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Robinson, he's checked in for Gibson. Julius Randle comes in for Noel. Barrett's checked in for Burks. And it's Kemba Walker in for MP. Now here's Barrett. He has 6. On the wing quickly. And the foul called on Emmanuel quickly. That's his first foul of the game. Brent with Lopez in his 3. He was one of many centers to add that.
Well, he knew that if he was going to stay in the league, BA, he had to be a weapon out there. And it's not just the makes. It's just the fact that he'll take as many as he does. And, man, has he proven that he can make the big ones.
Yep, that one goes. Now just a 5-point Knick lead.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
It's Barrett on the wing. Middleton covering. Walker for 3. New York no good that time either. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. To the inside. Portis, count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
The execution has been better lately. But do they have enough energy to pull it off?
Well, they've shown both effort and will to get back into this one. But can they finish this one off? Can't let up now.
Now here's Barrett in his last outing with 12 points. Down low, looking to end the drought. And Randle with the layup. Randle's got 7 points in the game.
Randle, without the ball, seeing some room where he can make an impact, rolls there, and does a nice job on the finish.
Middleton outside, back to Holiday. No good from outside. New York has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. It's Walker on the wing. Quickly passes to Randle. Pass to Walker. Wide open look. Good as the jump shot falls. And now it's a 7-point Knick lead.
Well, Randle, when he has the ball in his hands, aware that there might be an open teammate. That time he found him.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Last game he had 28 points. Count it. Good. Antetokounmpo has got his second basket.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Knicks out in front, up 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, Julius Randle, he is getting it done today.
Next substitution.
A big group substitution here for New York. Noel, he's checked in for Robinson. Burks comes in for Barrett. MP is checked in for Fournier. And Rose is subbed in for Walker. So on the floor for the Knicks, Julius Randle out there with Nerlens Noel. Then it's MP. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Rose in at the point guard position. And it's stolen by Rose. They're running. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Chris Middleton, a multiple All-Star, yet always seems like he flies under the radar. Coach Bud said with how steady and subtle his game is, both defensively and offensively, he's a heck of a player that sometimes I think is underappreciated. But guys, I'd offer, not by his teammates.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you. Here's MP. And that one's long. Milwaukee in the lead. Allen with it. Picked up by Rose. Here's Allen. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Lopez. Here's Nora. Off target from three-point range. And the Knicks shooting a low 29% since halftime. MP outside from deep three-point range. Milwaukee with the rebound. It's off to Washington after this one, where they will face the Wizards. That'll be the first of a 5-game tour around the league. To the paint. Nora, that's good. And it's a 6-point Milwaukee lead.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Here's Randall. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose. Randall's got 11 points.
So creative on offense. Randall getting more and more comfortable handling the ball and understanding where he can get to on specific possessions.
And the Bucks making a change here. Holiday is checked in. And a switch here also for New York. Quickly is checked in for Randall. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Nora. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Now here's MP. Allen defending. Kicks it to Quickly. From downtown. Sinks the tray. And now just a 1-point Milwaukee lead.
Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when a man comes free on the perimeter. He got it, went right into the shot.
Good work there as it goes.
There is no coach that does not ask his point guard to distribute the ball. Holiday did just that with that dime.
Rose finds MP. The shot misses. Nice D from Allen.
Yeah, this has been a night where you can look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line.
To the middle. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got his 6th assist of the night. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Quickly outside. And Burks gets it to go. He's got 6.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Pass to Nora. The 3-ball drains the triple. And the Bucks lead by 6. A big-time effort for Chris Middleton, providing a lot of energy for the Milwaukee Bucks. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Middleton is the 3 with Giannis in at 4. Holiday and DiVincenzo man the backcourt. And it's Portis in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Walker for 3. It's hauled in by Portis. And the Bucks shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. It's Holiday with a drive. And he banks in the layup.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
New York trailing. Quickly outside. Pass to Fournier. Back to Quickly. Walker passes to Fournier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. Walker's shot is off.
Well, sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
Here's Holiday. Robinson with the block. And he recovers it. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Last year for R.J. Barrett, BA, how the game is already starting to slow down for him.
And Barrett flashing potential as a stopper, Brent.
That's a great sign. I mean, he can be out there on the floor, and you can take confidence in the fact that on nights, if he doesn't have it going offensively, he'll still dig in on D.
And he makes a first.
Well, RJ, another one of those players who grew up around basketball, as his dad, Rowan, played overseas for the early part of RJ's life, and that introduced him to the game.
The Knicks making a switch here. Randall is checked in. And Barrett drops them both. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Holiday. To the left side wing. Here's Antetokounmpo. Misses off the left iron. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Middleton against Barrett. From outside the arc. Fires in the triple. Barrett's got 5 points in the quarter.
Here in the second half, you see they've gone to the long ball to try to keep up.
Holiday against Walker. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Randall, and they double up Antetokounmpo. Yep, count it. And the Bucks lead by 5.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Knicks substitution. At the line for the Knicks, R.J. Barrett, shooting 1.
Ooh, knocks down the clutch free throw.
In tense situations at the line, they can count on him to keep his cool.
From deep. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last-minute shot is offline. Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we'll return shortly. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. So the Bucks win the tip. No shortage of excitement here as we're officially underway in overtime. Giannis plays the 4 with Lopez in the middle. DiVincenzo and Middleton make up the perimeter. And it's Holiday in at the point. DiVincenzo finds Lopez. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
Just incredible the way that Brook Lopez has changed his game to the outside.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Alley-oop on top. Hammer it home.
Yeah, R.J. Barrett can do that. That pass on target. And R.J. taking care of the rest.
And there's Holiday. That's good. On the assist by Antetokounmpo.
And really, that is a tremendous shot by Holiday there. His team really has momentum now.
Rose, the pass to Robinson. Barrett against Middleton. Back to Barrett to take the lead. And the Knicks, another 3.
R.J. Barrett wanting the ball and coming through. That was critical.
Timeout call. Milwaukee.
And the loudest section gets 3 T-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest.
The Knicks making a switch here. Fournier's checked in. And so it's New York winning this one. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime they took control.
And BA, I don't think they expected this one to be so hard fought. But when they went into overtime, they really poured the gas on the fire.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Till it ain't, things will never be the same, never be the same again. Everything's so strange, it ain't a game no more. We were just getting lifted yesterday. Now we're just reminiscing. Yesterday. Keep my head above water, my eyes getting bigger, the world getting smaller. I've been getting richer, only made me crazy. Mama said I'm different since I was a baby.
My oceans, give me a sip of that potion. No, my heart is not broken, but I feel like it's open. Please somebody do surgery. Tell the doctor come work with me. I keep looking at my soul, praying but only God knows. And I've been working on.
Moving on to the city, if you're looking to party and play while listening to the latest in-game music, Club 2K is the place to be. Your favorites are also back. At Mobile One Grand Prix events, be one of the first 3 players to finish the race and you'll be rewarded with some sweet prizes. If you're a long-range shooter, make your way to the Ruffles Ridge events, where you can extend your range with a 4-point line. Earn XP in style at the Puma Mania events. You'll be rewarded with an XP multiplier for playing games in the city while wearing Puma gear. The more you play, the larger the reward, and you can earn either double, triple, or quadruple XP. At Rival Day Conquest, you can rep your affiliation and prove that yours is the best. There will be 3 phases to this event that will determine the 4 seeds at the Rival Day Championship. Here, all 4 affiliations will battle it out to see who will be crowned the city champions for the season. There is so
A subway system in Manhattan, part of the experience here in New York. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Bird, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Julius Randle says of these Knicks, we're building something good here, and I'm glad to be a part of it. We have a collective purpose. There's not another fan base in the league that can match what these Knicks fans will give us if we're taking care of our business. Guys, those fans have waited for a long time.
They have been patient for sure, David. Thank you. And, Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big men up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think, will be the ones that end up on top.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Sexton and Okoro are your wingmen. Mobley and Allen, the two big men inside. And it's Garland in at the point guard. And for the Knicks, sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. Randall and Robinson make up the inside pair. And it's Walker in at the point guard position. And so off the tip, it's New York. Pass to Barrett. Garland against Walker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And easy 2 points on the layup. Walker's got the opening basket of the game for New York.
How about the outstanding concentration from the veteran? Kemba Walker so adept at staying in control through these finishes.
Now, here's Sexton. And he comes up with the deuce.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing. And a memory I have of Colin Sexton at Alabama. How about he scored 40 points in a game where the Tide only had 3 players on the court down the stretch. The young fella was undaunted.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for Cleveland. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And in that game with only 3 players, Sexton almost led them to a comeback, Greg. In fact, they actually cut a 14-point lead down to 3.
And that tells you about Sexton's mindset. He was not prepared to let them lose, even under the toughest scenario you can imagine.
No good on the free throw.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Good on the second free throw. You know, from the very start of his career, Colin Sexton has been a guy, Doris, who can find points. Even as a rookie, he was putting up some big numbers.
He is relentless, looking for opportunities to score the basketball when he's on the offensive end. This guy shoots well over 40% from the field, and he will do whatever it takes to find shots.
Fournier's shot is off. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Sexton against Fournier. The 10-footer. That one rolling around and rims out. The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Left side, Walker. Randall outside. Robinson finds Walker. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Can't hit from in close. Garland against Robinson. Robinson with the block.
Now, no easy buckets with Mitchell Robinson in the vicinity. Sends that back with authority.
Here's Randall. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Sexton, the Knicks pull it in.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Outside, Walker. Offline with his 3. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against the Raptors in Toronto. Here's Allen. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And Allen is a problem from right there. This guy's so good at using his body and his touch.
Randall outside. Here's the 3. The shot, no good. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Sexton the pass to Okoro. Sexton deciding where to go with it. The wide open look here for Garland. It's good from long range.
Wow, a lot of distance on that jumper by Darius Garland. Nice.
Passes it to Barrett. He kicks it to Fournier. Back to Barrett. And it's sent back by Allen.
Jared Allen, a rim protector at its finest. What a block.
Basket good.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
And as you would expect, they came out on top in last season's series against this club, but no reason to expect anything different this time around.
You take nothing for granted. These teams are very familiar with one another, and we expect a close contest.
On the floor right now for the Knicks.
The answer, make some noise.
We've got 1:08 left here in the opening quarter. Rose with the ball. Here's Gibson, and it's Gibson finishing it off.
The vision by Rose, right? Hits the open man. He's creating for others, and this guy is so tough to deal with.
Rose against Rubio. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Windler. And Gibson sends it back.
Boy, Gibson's so good at timing these rejections. Twice on the pipes from Taj.
Rose with the ball. Guarded now by Rubio.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Rubio taking his time here. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. He feeds it to Markkanen. Burks with the double team. Allen for three. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
New York ball.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Cavaliers on top. They lead by 2. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. The hunger to improve defines all competitors. And Ricky Rubio expressing that sentiment.
We want more. We don't accept good. We want great or greatest. We're just trying to be better every day. It's never too high, never too low, but we know what we can be and we want to get better.
Greggy feels this team has plenty of untapped potential.
And I don't doubt it. And can Rubio improve? It's certainly very steady throughout his career, but is there another level he can get to?
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what do you guys think about the Cavaliers so far in this one?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Derrick Rose is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Taj Gibson. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Noel in at the 4. They're the group New York will start the second with. And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
Shoots. And it's Noel with the rebound.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Burks dishes to Rose. Shoots over Markkanen. Rose, no good. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Rubio, the pass to Markkanen. The feed to Wade. Now the pass to Rubio. Clock at 6. He tries for 3. And another miss by Cleveland. New York trailing. Now a veteran in his 30s, Ricky Rubio, Doris, taking on more of a leadership role.
Right, and I think he's a natural fit in that role because this guy won't hesitate to call out teammates, and he also holds himself to a very high standard. Sort of a natural progression for a guy who's played point guard his whole life. Wow, really good aggressiveness by Rubio. The key we talk about, getting to the free throw line.
First trip to the line for him here.
Ricky Rubio at the line, 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
One thing you know, Ricky Rubio is a hard worker and a terrific leader. This is a guy who wants to make the players around him better.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Second free throw, no good. Knicks trail by 3. Outside, Walker pass to MP. From the arc. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. After making the finals 4 straight years from 2015 to 2018, there have been some lean years lately for the Cavaliers. Over the last 3 seasons, they've only won a couple more games than they did in a single season, their title season of 2016. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff says the losing is tough on everybody, but I look forward to the journey ahead. Kevin, back to you.
What do they say, D.A.? The journey is the reward. Thanks. Robinson with the block. They retain possession. They shoot again.
Well, you want the activity and the disruptive ability of R.J. Barrett to be on display. It is right there.
From deep, Walker.
2 minutes.
Cavaliers with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And what an outstanding win it was. I mean, to get it the way they did in overtime made it that much sweeter.
You know, they came in as the underdog here. Very low expectations, could play without pressure, and clearly that worked.
Here's Barrett following the score by Cleveland. Sexton grabs the board. Cleveland leading by 3. And Rubio kicks to Mobley. Misses the 3. And here's MP for 3. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Inside. And Markkanen with the basket. the assist by Sexton. And now a 5-point Cleveland lead. The Knicks shooting a pretty pitiful 25% in this game. Offensively, they can't get anything going. MP right side. New York, no good that time either.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And the Knicks with possession. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter, and they're off to Philadelphia after this game as they'll take on the 76ers. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Rubio finds Sexton. To the left side wing. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
Well, nice job by Colin Sexton to find the open man. You want to see court awareness from the young gun.
MP outside. Another miss by MP. 3 seconds left. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Cavaliers lead by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Leading by 5. Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. The guard set is Garland and Sexton. Mobley and Allen, the two big men inside. And it's Okoro in at the 3, the small forward. Clock at 4. Here's Mobley. The Knicks pull it in. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Hey, Doris, one thing you can count on with Mitchell Robinson, he's going to make the majority of the shots he takes.
Right. Think about it. Back in 2020, he shattered the record for highest field goal percentage in a season. Most of his buckets right at the cup in the restricted area. This guy has plenty of time to expand that range, and we know he's working on it.
And it's got to be liberating for Walker these past few seasons, not having to do everything himself.
Right. He spent 8 years in Charlotte, guys, and carried such a heavy burden night by night, only to make the playoffs in just 2 years. But this guy, boy, you love it. Never sulked, never demanded a trade, always a true pro.
The first one falls.
And Kemba Walker traded to the Thunder this offseason. Was subsequently bought out before joining the Knicks. Walker and the Knicks seem like a perfect fit. You just hope Walker can stay healthy at this stage of his career.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Sexton against Fournier. Allen kicks to Sexton. Looking to get back on track here, and it's good on the way in. Sexton's got 7 points in the game.
Well, Colin Sexton's ability to dribble drive is probably his greatest asset. What a pretty move.
Walker dishes to Randall. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Garland, the pass to Sexton. To Garland. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got his 4th assist in this one. Knicks trail by 5. Walker the pass to Barrett. Now here's Walker. Stolen by Garland. Now Cleveland moving it up. Garland leading the charge. The floater and the layup good by Sexton. Sexton's got the lead up to 7 now for the Cavs.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
New York calls timeout.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Checks in for Mitchell Robinson. Quickly comes in for R.J. Barrett. And it's Rose in for Kemba Walker. Here's Rose. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
There is a persistence and a willingness to seek contact and still finish by Derrick Rose. Nicely done.
And, Kevin, one thing you have to respect about Derrick Rose is that he's never stopped evolving. He's constantly adapting his game to best fit what his team needs.
One shot. Free throw drops for Rose. When you think about how Derrick Rose has changed, Greg, as a player, you see some of that in almost every facet of his game.
And, yeah, over the years, he's tuned his shooting and play style in lots of little ways. But what hasn't changed is his talent for setting guys up. He's got a great eye for when and where to drop the dime.
Here's Windler. He's guarded by Fournier. Shot clock at 6. Sexton on the wing. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Sexton's got 12 points in the game.
And after what was just a horrendous shooting performance in that first half, they're finally starting to find their rhythm here in the second.
And so the ball goes out of bounds. Garland touched it left. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Markkanen's checked in. Here is Rose. 5 points in the game. Just 5 on the clock. The 9-footer's on the mark. He has 7.
Well, absolutely fearless. And this is one thing you can say about Derrick Rose. He's never had trouble converting in the painted area.
To the paint. And Markkanen throws it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there? Wow, you don't see him left alone very often. And, of course, he makes good use of it.
Rose against Garland. 1:31 left to play here in the third. Count that one. Garland's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, the defense has been lackluster out of the locker room, and that is why they are finding themselves in a tough spot.
Passes to Quickly. Down low. Here's Randle, and that one good.
Such a tough proposition guarding Julius Randle in that area. This guy is capable on the interior.
Garland against Rose. Garland the pass to Markkanen. Over Quickly, and Markkanen with the basket on the assist by Garland. Garland's got 4 assists now tonight. Rose surveying the D. Pass to Noel. Fader on the way. Doesn't go for him. So Cleveland will take it the other way. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. Markkanen passes to Windler. Here's Garland. Another three for Cleveland.
Not everything fell for him in that first half, and now it looks like they're beginning to hit their stride.
Now Rose, 7 points in the game. There's the pass to Randall. This one for three. No good on the last second attempt there. And we've reached the end of the third. Cavaliers on top. They're up by 9. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Alec Burks is out there with Kemba Walker. And there's Nerlens Noel. Then it's Robinson. And it's Barrett at the 3. That's the 5 for New York right now. Now, here's Barrett. Driving inside.
Excellent instincts from R.J. Barrett right there. Finds the gap, drives with confidence.
The Cavaliers leading by 7. There's Garland. He can't get that one. The Knicks shooting under 40% all in all for the game. And here's Barrett. Outside, Walker. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the inside, Markkanen, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Markkanen absorbing the contact. He's really good at staying with his shot through that contact.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Cleveland.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
You know, something else we've seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to drop. Big points coming from 3-point range right now.
And Markkanen out of Finland, Greg, was one of the hot names in free agency this last summer.
And surprisingly, didn't get an extension before the season. Just hard to find 7-footers that can shoot like Markkanen. You knew at least a few teams would try and lure him away.
Now, here's Walker. New York needs to get off a shot, and he gets the bucket.
That's just too easy. Kemba, the innate sense to find the open player. Well done.
Walker against Rubio. Puts up a 3. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down to 6 on the buckets from Burks.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Sexton against Burks. Outside, Sexton. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Burks with the steal. And now the Knicks on the break. Walker with it. Guarded now by Rubio.
Wow, the hammer by R.J. Barrett. How about that athleticism?
Rubio the pass to Okoro. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on R.J. Barrett.
Second team foul. the line for the Cavaliers, Isaac Okoro. At the line, 2 shots.
Shooting 2. The first free throw is good.
Well, the physical gifts of Isaac Okoro are evident. Now it's about what are my best skills and what can help me become a real rotation player in the NBA.
Randall's checked in for New York. Fournier comes in for Alec Burks. Allen's checked in for Cleveland. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Randall. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Here's Sexton. Good for his 6th make, and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Boy, Colin Sexton is just so young, so energetic. This guy taking over right now.
2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Rose, he's checked in for the Knicks. Switch here also for Cleveland. Garland's checked in.
At the line for the Knicks, Julius Randle. At the line, 1 shot.
That free throw good from Randle.
It seems to me Julius Randle improves every season, and the more responsibility he's given, it seems the better he performs.
Now, here's Sexton. Pass to Allen. Some solid defense from Robinson. And Barrett has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. It's a 5-point game.
You just have to love that grit and effort on the glass. No problems battling for the basketball.
Here's Sexton. With the drive. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
This young man loves to play through contact and certainly has the frame to absorb it. Go ahead, young Sexton.
Randle with the ball. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Now, here's Sexton. Passes it to Garland. Back to Sexton. And good that time. And it's a 9-point Cavalier lead.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 9. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Darius Garland.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
If he could only contribute like this for them every night, you can't overstate how much better it makes this team when he has a game like this. And on the road, no less. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. The Knicks making the shot. He gets that one.
Cedi Osman.
And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint, and make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
Pass to Windler. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile One block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Here's Osman. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you later.
On, Coach.
MP, how you feeling? You getting a little more settled in?
Yeah, I feel good. You know, I feel like I'm getting to know everything. I'm learning the playbook, the city. Just a lot to take in at first.
Yeah, it sure is. Listen, I don't want you to get discouraged, but we are not ready to put you in the starting lineup yet.
When you say we, do you mean Coach?
I mean we. I mean the whole coaching staff.
And what about Mr. Lesser?
Including Harvey. Look, remember when we talked at the beginning of the season and I laid out what was expected of you?
Yeah, I remember that.
Okay, well, do you think you've hit those goals adequately?
But you can't keep track of everything that's in the score box.
Look, I know you're upset, MP, okay? But you got to be honest with yourself. Look, you got work to do. I don't think it's a controversial statement.
Yeah, I know. I'm improving. I can do that. I just
you
need...
got people that believe in you here. So you just got to keep grinding. Okay, keep improving, force the issue, get in that starting lineup. Okay, if you get good enough, they're not going to be able to stick you on the bench anymore.
Yeah, look, I can do that. I want to be here, all right? And I'm going to do whatever I got to do to make this work. I'm going to make it work.
All right, good. That's what I want to hear. Look, I got a coach's meeting to go to. I'll see you at practice, okay? Hey, keep your head up. Okay, get your whole career ahead of you here.
Yeah, thanks, Coach.
Till it ain't, things will never be the same, never be the same again. Everything's so strange, it ain't a game no more.
Welcome to a brand new episode of 2K TV. We're a week into NBA 2K22. You've had a chance to explore, but now it's time to get to work. This week, we're diving in with tips and insight to help you get the most out of your game. So let's talk about seasons. Last year, we introduced seasons exclusively in my team, but in NBA 2K22, we've also brought seasons to my career and the W. Here's a closer look.
Philadelphia, home to one of the NBA's most historic teams, the 76ers. Here are the players arriving earlier, ready for action. What a view of Center City, Philadelphia. We're coming to you from the city of brotherly love. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have a Monday night of basketball for you. With Grant Hill and Chris Webber, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be joining us as well. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, BA. Well, Tobias Harris may not be an all-star, but he is on that level. His teammate Ben Simmons said, people just take for granted how talented he is. To us, he's an one of the guys who can get it done and go get a bucket. He's a big-time player.
Harris, a big part of their success, Allie. Thanks for that. And Grant, these teams both stacked in the front court.
Stacked indeed, BA. The versatility demanded in today's game, revolutionizing those positions. Now, it's not enough to just control the paint. You've got to do more.
And now the opening lineup for New York. Fournier, the 2, Barrett at the small forward. Inside, we have Randall and Robinson. And it's Walker in at the point. And for Philadelphia, the dynamic duo of Harris and Embiid at the 4 and the 5. Shake Milton out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Green in at the small forward position. Now Simmons. Outside, Green. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
Good eyes right there by Simmons in that play. I mean, finding a guy who can set up the score.
Pass to Robinson. And here's Walker. Outside Fournier. 4 on the clock. Nails it from 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game. But you can see why after that sequence.
Now here's Embiid. An important scorer for this team, averaging around 25.5 a game. Back to Milton. The shot off that time. Good work defensively by Robinson.
Let me talk about the guys who play with heart. Sometimes that term is thrown around, but Walker, he's at the very top of that list.
Outside Barrett. Back to Walker. The 3. Kept alive. Robinson gets the bucket.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
Fournier for 3. Drills it from deep. Fournier's got 6. No question, Walker's will to win inspires his teammates, Chris.
Yeah, it gives you a confidence, the belief that you're going to come out on top no matter what. And that lifts the play of everyone around him.
Now here's Milton. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Embiid nails the baby hook.
Well, this is why you feed Embiid the rock. His teammates trust his ability to get the job done inside.
Walker passes to Fournier. Here's Barrett. Outside Robinson. Back to Barrett.
Hello.
And the layup is good.
They've come out with guns blazing. 4 for 5 from the field. They've got the D really.
Walker against Simmons. And
Hello? 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 Hello?
he drops it in from the low post.
Nice to see Simmons getting assertive like that and fighting his shot despite the contact.
Outside Fournier. Back to Walker. Pass to Randall from 15 feet away. Yes, great play by Walker to set it up. Walker's got 3 assists now in this one. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. To the wing on the left. Here's Embiid. It's hauled in by Robinson.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
Barrett passes to Randall, and it's Randall with the jam.
What I love about Randall is the power he plays with. He's an absolute force. Inside.
Simmons against Walker to the inside. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. The officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested. You talk about Embiid's surge in production, but it doesn't end there. He said, I want to push my teammates to be better and lead by example.
The free throw drops for Embiid, and many great players eventually realize that we is greater than me.
Yeah, Embiid's main point to this team is play the right way, because that's what you can control. He is intelligent, vocal, and selfless.
A new lineup here for New York.
Hello?
And so he makes both from the line.
Oh, he's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Rose, the pass to Burks. Now quickly. .114 left in the first. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Rose. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that.
Hello? 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 Hello?
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Noel. Embiid's shot is good. Embiid's got his second bucket of the night.
Stop it. An incredible move to shake his man. Getting the defender on his heels, doing the rest with ease.
Now here's Gibson. 35 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Quickly. Rebound by the 76ers. They beat the Knicks during their last encounter in New York.
Well, in this last matchup, they captured the win in large part because their backups provided a lot of the scoring punch.
Well, it's such a boost. I mean, not something you want to have to count on every night, but you can tell how much they trust their reserves.
Shot is good by Curry.
Off contact. I mean, Curry, he's added a lot to his game since coming into the NBA.
From 13. No good there.
His interior scoring is one of the things that drives their offense. Don't expect him to miss many of those.
Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. It's the Knicks leading by 3, and we'll be back with you shortly. And the 25th pick in 2020, Immanuel Quickley made it immediately.
I feel like I developed it kind of at a young age. I wasn't always the most athletic, so having skill was really important. So just having that floater that I could use over a big man is really vital.
Well, Grant, those silky floaters don't always make the highlight reels, but my goodness, are they impressive.
BA, for a lot of players, that's a bad shot, but it's one he's worked at and perfected over time.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Well, setting the pace early. Aggressive mind state. I love their approach so far.
So on the floor for New York, they've got Derrick Rose, Nerlens Noel out there with Taj Gibson. Then there's Alec Burks, and it's Quickly in at the 2-guard spot. And it's blocked by Noel. New York has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Now here's Rose. Defense right on him. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts. And a couple of teams coming out scorching hot this season, Grant. How far can a hot start carry a team?
Well, some teams can ride a strong start throughout the whole season. I mean, it's just a huge mental boost for a team, particularly early on.
Embiid misses. The Knicks with the lead. Rose outside. With the drive. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. For Philadelphia, they've got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Outside Curry. Pass to Drummond. Over Noel. They get it again. Embiid. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Quickly against Drummond. Here's Gibson. Kicks it to Quickly. Rose outside. Back to Quickly. The baseline J. Drummond grabs the miss. And for the 76ers, they're shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Well, Grant, at this point in his career, I think it's safe to say Andre Drummond will go down as one of the game's premier rebounders.
Yeah, you just don't call him a specialist because there's a lot more to Drummond's game than just rebounding. Rim protection, points in the paint. He does just about everything you want in a big man. When he's on the floor, he lightens the load on every other member of their front court.
Yeah, it's been an unusual role for Embiid to get here. I mean, as a team, he was discovered at a basketball camp while living in Cameroon. He hadn't even really played the game.
One shot.
And Embiid's dad wanted him to play pro volleyball.
Yeah, no doubt. He probably would have excelled at that too, but he pursued his dream of playing in the NBA, and now he's dominant.
Now here's Barrett. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Pass to MP. Fires the three. The rebound by Ben Simmons. For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Harris with it. Back to Simmons. He takes it in. And it's Simmons with the jam.
I like when Simmons looks to score, especially when he's smashing to the rim with purpose.
Walker passes to MP. Here's Robinson. Good. And it's Walker who picks up the assist. Walker's got 4 assists in the game.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
A nice shot by Milton.
This is what you love to see. Simmons so superb at sharing the ball and getting this guy's ball.
Outside Walker. Pass to MP. A minute and a half left in the second quarter. Here's Robinson. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. Robinson's got 4 points in the quarter. The Sixers trailing. And Philadelphia calls time here.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
You know, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
Make the noise.
And the 76ers making a change here. Drummond's checked in.
Andre Drummond.
Outside Milton. 1:11 left to play in the first half. Harris outside. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to MP. Unloads. Ooh, and an air ball on that one. Way off. The 76ers have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Milton passes to Simmons. Lays it up and banks it in. Simmons has gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Now Barrett. 23 seconds left to play in the half. And there's the lob. Oh, Drummond with a block.
Oh, he knows he has to be their defensive anchor. I mean, when Drummond hustles on this end, he can get these blocks.
Now here's Randall. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. A deep 3 from MP. No good on the buzzer beater. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Knicks out in front, leading by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, you look at Joel Embiid. He's playing really well right now.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Green and Harris, the forwards. Ben Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Embiid in at the 5. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second half. Count it.
Oh, and it's not easy to measure these floaters, but Harris has really mastered the craft.
I think we all must acknowledge that this is a redemption year for Simmons. The Philadelphia 76ers were strongly considering trading him in the offseason, but ultimately both sides are giving it one more try. But consider this a last chance for things to work for Simmons in Philly.
Now here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move.
Pass to Fournier. The kick out to Walker. Randall inside. Covered by Milton. Nice shot by Walker.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Simmons against Walker. Outside Simmons. Pass to Embiid. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Embiid's gotten 4 this quarter.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Back to Walker. Foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And a lot's changed for Kemba Walker. Fought out over the summer, and of course this was after he was sent out to Oklahoma City with the Thunder. Now Kemba gave up some cash in that buyout, but he feels like he's in a great fit with the Knicks to help them make another run.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, Grant, some first-time head coaches coming in this season. Can that be tricky, making that transition one seat over to the head job?
Well, they have a lot of basketball experience amongst them. A different role, though, brings different responsibilities, so it will be an adjustment, but I think they'll do fine.
And so he hits both.
And the speed of Walker, I mean, it's sensational. He can switch gears and an active player on both ends.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Simmons with it. Picked up by Fournier. Inside. Here's Harris. Misses from short range.
That's their first shot of the half that hasn't found a mark. It's been a good start for them.
Rose against Curry. Pass to Fournier. And there is a whistle. That goes on Tobias Harris. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Drummond's checked in for Tobias Harris. Burks, he's checked in for New York. Quickly comes in for Walker. 76ers on D. It's a 5-point game. And that one's good. Rose has got 9.
Calling his own number. Rose with the hoop, one of the best we've seen operate the two-man game.
Simmons, the pass to Drummond. Now here's Curry. To the right side. Drummond inside. Noel on him. Drummond with the bucket.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Rose, the pass to Fournier. Back to Rose. And here's Noel. Quickly from outside. Korkmaz pulls it in. To the middle. Here's Curry. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
Now here's Rose. The D's right on him. Shoots over Maxey. Rose with the bucket. Rose has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Comfort zone of Rose's. He takes great pride in knocking down the mid-range shot when it's available.